of the House of Representatives, you and I, members of the House of Representatives, entitled to our own share of the public works system, entitled to what they call the post-barrel system, as they call it in America, Europe, or in Japan, where we have to beg the President of the Philippines for our own share of public work in order that we could build our irrigation systems and clinics and airports and mass housing and little hospitals and medicines for our people. We have to beg the President of the Philippines, and you have to go to his two sons to ask for your share of the post-barrel system, taking advantage of the innocence of the first farmer. That these things cannot be done without the President of the Philippines acting to his sons. This is painful, because Congressman Mikey and Congressman Dato, their godfather in wedding is my wife Tina. Twice they asked that she be their godmother. Pains me to cast aspersions on my friend Guy Nogales, because his two children, when they got married, their godmother was also my wife. But, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, this pork barrel system now is controlled by the palace. The road user tax, which allows us to build and repair our highways, you must now go to certain agents of the palace before your road user stops can be released, and they already provide the contractors in advance. The Transco project, the brother of Congressman Zamora, Bobby Zamora, was prepared to bid $6 million. It would have been a tremendous achievement for the National Power Corporation. It would have been a big push for economic sufficiency and reduce the external indebtedness of the Philippines and reduce our external borrowing. The winner was a company that is closely affiliated to the Arroyos. And I make the statement with Congressman Gingona making the accusations earlier, Congressman Zamora making the same allegations, Congressman Teddy Boy Locsin making the same allegations earlier. What is happening to our country? Everything is for sale. Bribery and corruption, bribery and corruption. Is this the Philippines that we want for our country and for our people? Are we going to beg the palace for everything that is needed by the members of this House? I was proposing to my own colleagues in the Rainbow Coalition, and even to our friends in the minority, that now let us create a new majority in this House. Let us create a new minority in the House that is not beholden, like beggars to Malacanang, so that we can build in Malacanang on grounds of mutual respect, so that we could be more like the senators, dealing with equal potency and respect vis-a-vis the palace of the Pasig River, so that you and I can avail of our entitlements as a matter of right, not because we have to beg our people, not because we have to guard the sons of the present warrior. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, it pains me to say these things, but when will you and I change? When are we going to transform our hearts, our souls, our beings, so that we can stand here as proud sovereigns of the Filipino people, so that we can build and create laws and edifices and institutions that our sons and daughters and our grandchildren can be proud of. That is why I launched the movement for moral revolution, because I said this is perhaps the only hope for the Philippines and for the Filipino people.